Hey YouTube, decided to do a quick video on a new gun that I got. I got it in a trade, and I've had some just minor issues, but they were all expected, and I'll go over that with you guys right now throughout this video. So, new gun that I got is an M&P45. This is the actual 4-inch version, full-size grip, 4-inch barrel, and I've always wanted one of these. My only 45s are 1911s, and I wanted something in polymer, something that I could possibly carry. I'm not sure if I will, but just wanted something a little bit different. So just so you guys know as well, empty. Yes, there was a bag in there, but it is empty. So let's take a look here. So this is post modifications, and I'm going to play in a quick video that I did prior to filming this one, just to show you guys a little bit about what I did and what I changed and why. And again, when I made the trade for this gun, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into, and but I was okay with it since it was such a good trade. So the first things first, this is the M&P45, obviously 45 ACP, as you can see here by the business end. Just love the way that looks, by the way. And it comes with two double stack 10 round mags, and it also offers the 14 round mag, but I think it just looks absolutely ridiculous. I think it sticks out about to here, so I didn't get this to to carry it with a ridiculous banana looking thing sticking out of the end. But anyway, it is an option for those of you who want one, maybe as a backup mag. It would work out well. Alright, so the other thing that I did is, as I usually do on all my polymer guns, is I got some Talon grips. And as you all know, I love the rubber Talon grips. I think they just feel great. They're not too rough. They're perfect. They have that just, perfect amount of tackiness that you need to control the gun, especially if you're shooting at a range on a summer day and it's hot. Your hands tend to get sweaty, and these work out pretty well. So also what I did is the Talon grips actually were connected, but I do love this curve here on the M&Ps, so I went ahead and just took an X-Acto knife, and yeah, very silly, but it's completely cosmetic, but I just like the way it looks. Alright, so before I get into the next upgrades, one of the things that I want to show you guys is the gun prior to making these upgrades, and then I will go over what I've done to it, but I wanted to show you mainly the trigger. So here it is. Okay, here's the M&P45 before replacing the trigger with the Apex carry kit, as well as the new polymer trigger. I just want to show this. I'm going to take a video later after I've replaced it, but I want you guys to see this horrible trigger, and maybe you can just hear the almost like a crunching. See, even if I have this depressed all the way, a lot of people are saying that this part right here, let's see, this part right there is catching, so I make sure to depress it all the way. You feel that grittiness, and then you just gotta really pull. It's very heavy, and then it breaks. This trigger is awful, and here's the reset. That's it. You can't even hear it. It just almost like a, let's try that again. It's just very mushy. There it is. You hear that? Anyway, that's the stock trigger for the M&P45. Oh, one more thing, something else I want to show you as well. Look at the gap in the front. I don't know if you guys can notice, if you see it or not, but it is not even. Looks like the frame is slightly bent down towards the front. Apparently, according to some of the people on Smith & Wesson forums, this is normal, and as long as it functions properly, shouldn't be an issue. Well, I'm a function guy, so if it functions, I'm usually okay with it, but I just think this is unacceptable, especially since people just say, well, it's normal, it's just the way it is. I have plenty of polymer guns, I've never had this issue before, So I'm going to try to get that fixed. I'm going to try it myself with just a little bit of heat. And I know I've seen some people who've done it. I've known some people who've done it with Glocks that have had this issue. But again, this is the first time I've encountered this. So stand by and we'll see if I can get this fixed. If not, it's going back to Smith & Wesson. Okay, so I did put in the Apex carry kit here. And I'm going to show you guys here exactly what I got. So there it is. Definitely well worth it. As you can see, my previous video, I showed you. Let me see if I can. If there's any way to show this here. Just want to show you how smooth it is, and then try to get it close. Okay. Do you hear that? Nothing. Very smooth. A lot lighter, just crisp. Okay, so let's show you guys here the reset. Okay, let's see if I can do it while I'm showing you. Okay, here we go. There it is, you hear it? Perfect. So this is definitely a worthwhile upgrade to anybody who's thinking about putting one of these on their M&Ps. I just don't understand why Smith & Wesson doesn't make them this way. One thing that I also did as well is put in the, it's a Polymer enhanced trigger kit, and for you Glock guys, basically it switches the trigger out, as you can see, and it's got the little trigger safety thingy right here. But not only that, the biggest thing about this is it doesn't have that long curved trigger. It is a little bit more angled, and it just feels right as you pull the trigger. So definitely worthwhile. So since I was getting this upgrade done, the rear sight had to come off. So I figured since the rear sight has to come off, I might as well put in some night sights. And the reason I did that is because on my M&P Shield, if any of you guys saw my my previous video here, my white dots popped out, and they I think it was like my second time at the range. It was literally through one magazine, boom, boom, second shot, one dot popped out, and then I think it was the last shot in the magazine, the other dot popped out. So I figured I'd put night sights on this one since I had to replace the other one. But that's pretty much it. These are my upgrades. I was able to take it out for the first time this morning, and it was just absolutely dead on. I will say this, I love my 1911s. They're just absolutely fantastic, and I don't think there's a 45 out there that can compare to 1911s. Again, this is just my opinion. However, for a 45, for whatever reason, this shoots a lot smoother. It's not as accurate, but it definitely does not feel like a 45. It definitely feels more like a, you know, I guess not a 40, because 40 is very, very snappy, but it feels kind of halfway between 9 and 45, but does not feel like an actual 45. So very, very easy to shoot. So easy to shoot, I think my wife's going to take it out and shoot it as well. She's more of a 9mm girl, so you know, has shot 45s before, but sorry, that's my neighbors are outside, so having a little party. But anyway, also one thing that I showed you guys earlier in my other video, I was trying to straighten it out. I think I did all right. It still has a bit of a lip right here, a little bit of a bigger gap. But what I did is I took my heat gun to it, I mean very, very lightly. Definitely did not go crazy, and I put it in a vise, padded vise, and I kind of held it like that until it cooled, and got it to straighten out. But again, in terms of function, you know, it functioned absolutely perfectly, so no issues there. But that's it, guys. This is just a quick overview for any of you who are looking to get an M&P45. It is a great gun, but I will say it is not a great gun out of the box, unfortunately. And I know people say, well, why buy a gun if you can't shoot it out of the box? They didn't say you couldn't shoot it. Basically just saying that it is, if you are a trigger snob like I am, you are not going to like this gun stock. Definitely put some money aside for the Apex trigger kit. It's definitely worth it. Alright, so let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm just getting to know the gun. Like I said, I've only shot it once, but I'll be happy to, you know, find out the answer if I don't know it. Have a great day. As always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.